Hey guys, it's Brenton here, and I wanted to wish everyone a very happy 4th of July, if you celebrate that sort of thing. So, I thought that I would take today, before I go off to a music gig that I've got going on a little later tonight, and finally do my self-injection shot, and attempt to video record it. I have no idea how this is going to work out. I have my camera set up in a very specific way. Now I'm not sure if I can get it low enough for you to see my creamy thigh, but yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So gonna briefly go over everything that I use. I've noticed that everybody's self-injections are different. This is the way that I was instructed to do it. I mean, I just did my 4-month video and there are some obvious changes, so I know that whatever it is that I'm doing is working. So I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't tell me that I was wrong or if I'm doing something incorrectly, because this is how I am doing it. I don't mind suggestions, like, well, this is how I do it, but I've just seen in a lot of other trans guy videos a lot of negative comments about different self-injections. So just keep in mind, this is how I do it. You might do it differently. But not only that, I'm doing this video for others who haven't even started testosterone yet to see, you know, another version of how we do self-injection. I'm just gonna go over my materials here real quick. This is my testosterone, my manhood. Comes in a extremely small ball. Yep, that's my manhood, all in this little bottle. And actually, I'm only going to be using about, well, I might use up the rest of the bottle. This is my second. I can usually get 2 different shots out of one of these bottles. I am 0.5 milliliters intramuscular every 14 days, so that kind of averages to 2 shots a month. So I'm hoping I can get enough out of this one. Sometimes it comes out a little less, sometimes a little more. So yeah, got my testosterone, of course rubbing alcohol, and then I have 2 cotton balls. One of them I'm going to use to clean the site and the top of the testosterone bottle, and then the other I use in case I hit like a vein or something and I just start bleeding. I've never actually had a really bad bleed out. There have been times where it's like, oh, that's okay, I hit something, but it's never been like bad. And I've actually think I found a way to get around that, but I'll talk about that later. And then last but not least, the needle. Now this is the one that I was talking about in my other video, that they had to go ½ an inch longer, but the needle is thinner. So it's kind of like a weird trade. So this one is, let's see, it's a 3 milliliter syringe. Well, I only need 0.5, so it has marks on there and I'll try and focus that. It is a 1½ inch, and I think that's all you need to know about that. I forgot to mention that when you're done with the needle, you're going to want to put it in a biohazard safe, non-clear container. So what I do is I took a coffee can and I wrote in clear letters, because I don't live alone, biohazard, and it's got, you know, all of my used needles and junk in there. And so when I'm done with my shot, I put it in here, and then once I fill this up, I can just take it to my pharmacy where I pick up my testosterone and needles, and I just give it to them, and they get rid of it for you. Do not throw your needles away. That's gross. Why would you want anybody to have access to stuff that's been in your body? Ew. So let's open up this scary boy. And yeah, just to let you know, I've already washed my hands. These are clean. It's very, very important. Wash your hands. Cleanliness. I mean, you're injecting something into your body. Be clean, guys. The needle, and there's a little cap thing that goes on it, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's open. Set that down, and let's try and have y'all look at my thigh. Okay, not exactly the prettiest shot, but this is my thigh. Yep, that's my big boy. Okay, so take the rubbing alcohol, cotton ball, this is really weird. I'm a lot more fluid when I do this, when I'm not being trying to adhere to the camera. So, okay, rubbing alcohol. So I tried and do, so like, here's kind of like the base of my hip, so like that's where my pelvis kind of starts right here. So I try and do that in an L shape from there down, and this is roughly about where I'm going to be wanting to do my shot. So alcohol down, and I rub from the inside out. And I do a pretty large area because I psych myself out and I forget where I'm needing to put the needle and all that. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and draw up my testosterone. Okay, so got the testosterone, got the needle. So what we're going to need to do is I withdraw, so you can see the measurements and all that on there. Like I said, I'm a 0.5 milliliter, so I pull out the stopper at the 0.5. Okay. Testosterone bottle goes down. Make sure the needle's within the liquid. And I pump in that air that I just put in, make sure all the little bubbles are out. And then this is a very, very small, it's not a thick needle, and I don't do the needle switching. So this takes a little bit of time, and just withdraw testosterone. You kind of have to play with it a little bit. And it's okay if you overdraw, because you can always push some back in, and that I actually like doing that, because it makes all the air bubbles go away. So I am a little short, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not like hugely short or anything. But yeah, no, it's fine. So, okay, this part. So I know the general area that I sanitized, and then let's see there. So I'll kind of like poke at the skin a little bit, and like right here, I feel there's no pain. I wonder if I can, yeah, right here, I don't feel that. Now, the times that I have bled out, I've been able to feel that before I even puncture the skin. So this is my spot. Gotta psych myself up here for a second, sorry guys. And goes in all the way to the edge. See that? All the way. And nice, slow, I'll try to move my hands there, sorry. Okay, so it's all in. Pull it out. And yeah, like no blood at all. But I like to take my second cotton ball that I talked about. There's no rubbing alcohol or anything on it. It is clean though, I just got it out of the package. And I push it on the site, and then I just kind of rub it in. And I do that for a couple minutes. So do that. Finish that here in a bit. But then take the cap, the needle, cap it. A little container. This is very close, I'm sorry. goes in. And that's it. That is a self-injection. I'm gonna move my it's a lot better. So, hope that was somewhat informational to you guys. I mean, I haven't done it a whole lot myself, so it kind of still freaks me out. I have to still psych myself up to doing it. But you know what? It is getting a lot easier. So if you've got a phobia of needles, you know, it does get better. And you just kind of have to ask yourself what you're willing to do in order to become the man that you know you are. So, happy 4th of July, everyone. Love you all. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. If you want to request anything for our future videos, just let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time.